It's Friday around 2 p.m. You're waiting impatiently for that school bell to ring. Everyone around you is also waiting. The teacher has practically given up on teaching at this point because nobody cares what they have to say. Just when you think it's never going to ring, you hear it. You rush out of class. Everyone is shoving and pushing to get to their rides home. You watch as everyone scrambles to fill up your bus. To make a clear path, you conveniently shove that one kid that nobody likes to the ground. Once you get home, you rush to your room, open Steam, and then, finally, you're about to play Terraria. You get on your world and you kill a slime. And then you kill the Eye of Cthulhu. And then you wonder, who would win? A slime or that massive eyeball? You alt F4 Terraria. And you launch your only move is hustle. And bam, a slime versus the Eye of Cthulhu. So yeah, that's just a taste of the weird and goofy mods I found browsing the workshop. The Eye of Cthulhu is designed to be a boss mod, and the way it works like this is just like the game Terraria. Its only attacks are dashing at you and summoning smaller eyeballs to fly around you. It does, however, enrage at half HP just like Terraria. Entering this mode allows the eye to do enhanced dashes, and whenever you get hit by the eye, you will take a large amount of damage. Getting hit like 4 or 5 times is all it takes to lose. Essentially, the best way to beat this boss is to block a hit, because comboing this thing is extremely easy with the massive hitbox it has. It also can't burst. It can only do evasive dashes, so you're really just limited by your own abilities here. And don't get juked out or take a hit and you should be fine. It's actually pretty cool to see playable characters as unique as this, making a mod that really does feel like a boss fight. If you get hit, it does a lot of damage, but you yourself can slowly trickle down its health as the battle progressively gets harder. Oh, and I like little details with the sound effects, like when you get hit by the eye, it plays the same sound as taking damage in Terraria. But let's take a look at the fierce fighter we just saw battling this boss. This is Slimpert. Also, just to clarify, I don't know if it's like Slimepert, but this is the way it's spelled, so I'm going to call it Slimpert. If I'm wrong, correct me. This cute slime may look friendly, but with his wide variety of mobility, attacks, and range, they are sure to keep you on your toes. Due to being a slime, Slimpert can essentially take on any form they need in order to win the match. From turning into a spike into literally becoming a helicopter, they can do whatever you imagine. The way this character combos and has so much variety makes them so fun to play. You can stab, slap, turn into a cannonball and launch yourself. Not only all of this, but you can literally just duplicate yourself and have a friend. This is great for combo extensions or getting out of bad situations, as you can swap with your slime companion or have him mimic different moves of your own. Some of Slimpert's moves also hit really hard. Using Hammer Time or the Heavy Punch has a great visual effect and launches your enemy in the direction that you hit them. One of my favorite moves is the King Slime super move. If you hit your opponent with this, a massive slime just falls from the sky and crushes your enemy. I love the dumb smiley faces all the slime effects also have. Speaking of smiley faces, using your hustle flashes a really cute one too, but behind that cute smile lies something devious. If you somehow hit your opponent with this hustle, you one-shot them. Nothing more, nothing less, you hit them with a flashy wink and bounce, and then it's game over. I'd like to see someone actually hit this in a normal game, since the hustle windup is insanely long. Other than that, that's Slimpert, a weird yet extremely fun little slime who's much more deadly than they seem. Next is Sponge. Okay, seriously though, before I actually review this horrifying mod, what is this thing? Yes, it's SpongeBob, I'm not stupid, but you can't tell me this isn't the most horrifying workshop page ever. It's one picture, the name is just Sponge, and the dude looks like he took a bowling ball to the forehead and never recovered. The description is the cherry on top. From Bikini Bottom, ... he is ready. Are you trying to give me nightmares? Speaking of nightmares, you need to see how broken yet eerie this moveset is. Here, let's play a game. If you haven't seen this mod before, how do you think Sponge is going to attack? Is he A, going to stretch his legs like Luffy and kick the cowboy? B, call upon Patrick Star to decimate the cowboy? C, clock into work at the Krusty Krab? Or D, go third gear like Luffy? Let's see if you got the answer correct. Okay, it looks like all of those were the right answer. Well, Sponge, you did well. Just let the cowboy go now. Sponge.
One, two, three, four.
Sorry, we had to cut the feed there. SpongeBob is an overpowered, unfair, and extremely weird mod. You can do so many random things. Throw Krabby Patties, become a massive sponge, or just decimate with a Kamehameha. It's not really fair. John Yomi is probably the only person who can actually manage a fight in terms of brokenness. Oh, and for those wondering why John Yomi isn't in this video, it's because I took an oath to never ever cover them. I hate that mod with every bit of my soul. If you want fair games, uninstall Sponge. If you want unfair games and lots of disconnects, install Sponge. It really is that simple. Sponge is overpowered and wacky. Tons of moves, tons of sounds. The bubble is really creepy too. I don't like that one. Lastly, I want to cover 2 mods that are literally joke mods. First up is the Fly. Yeah, the Fly is a fly, and he can, guess what, fly around. And how does this fly attack, you ask? Oh yeah, let's look at that. I'm sure he'll have some sort of fly-themed attack. The Fly uses kill process. That's a robot move. So yeah, a fly that slams you into the ground over and over. That's literally it, other than it being able to throw too. Just hit this fly once and it's over. Though, that's kind of the issue. Hitting it is the issue. This hitbox is insanely small. Oh yeah, same with the ant. Instead of kill process, it'll just bite you. Great, right? Yeah, have fun hitting the ant too. So yeah, those were all the weird mods that I wanted to cover in this video, and if you enjoyed, just make sure to leave a like, and if you like what you've seen and you want to watch more, just make sure to also subscribe if you haven't. Other than that, thanks for watching. Peace.